So once you finish with the workflow, simply click on this report block and Omniscope will open the Data Explore tab. From here, on this blue plus icon, you can choose to add different views. In this case, we're going to add a map view. And here on this top toolbar, we can configure this view. So we can make the point size data-driven. You can also make the point color data-driven based on origin. You can change the look of the map as well. And we can just keep adding views to explore our data. So we could add a tile view as well. And it's in these toolbars that you can show percentages and other options. Here on the right, you have your filters, and you can choose which filters you want simply by clicking on these checkboxes. So let's say we would only want to keep these filters. And you can change the look and feel of the filter simply by going on this cog on the side. And for example, on this brand one, we can do a search, text search. For instance, if we type the brand Fenwick, then the data will respond immediately, and we only see the Fenwick brands. So 91% UK, 9% Costa Rica. We can further drill down on the data by making a rectangular selection of the scatter and either choosing to keep or remove these data points. And here we're really drilling down on the ones that we wanted to see. Furthermore, we can, if we reset this, we can also choose to simply tick these filters and the data will also respond. Now, once you've done your data exploration, you can move over to the Design tab here on the side. And the Design tab is better for creating dashboards and making it look nicer. You can still do everything that you do in Explore mode. It's just slightly different. So here, if we look for a Pareto view, we can remove this bar view. So we can move this view around like so. We can delete this table view. In design mode, in this three-dot menu, you can go to Styles, and within these style presets, you can choose from this list of nice color schemes. So let's say we want a blue and cyan look to our report. We can choose to have it blue and cyan, and it will also change the font, the color, the background color, and it will do this on all tabs. So if we had several tabs, it will all look the same. From a design standpoint, it's pretty helpful. We could go navy and gold if we wanted to. Additionally, in the device section, you can choose to add different device layouts. So let's say I wanted to add a tablet layout, simply click Add Layout. I wanted to add also a phone layout, I could do that as well. And I can configure my views for each different layout. So on phone, I could remove the filter, I could remove all the views apart from one view that I want to show. Since the screen size is so small, it couldn't fit all the views on it. So I could have this one for the phone. For the tablet, you could keep it mostly the same, but you could move things around. And it will save for each device. And Omniscope will choose the size that closely resembles the device the most that the user is using. And finally, once all the views and design have been configured, head over to Present mode. Now, this is the way that the end user will consume the dashboard that you've created. By clicking on this three-dot menu and then selecting Share, Omniscope opens up this Report Settings tab. From here, you can designate what authentication is required to access your report. By default, it's private, but you can switch it to server permissions or through a defined username and password that you can set here. Or you can make it fully public, which means that anyone with this URL would be able to access the report simply by copying it and then pasting it, and anyone with access will be able to consume the report that you've created. And that covers everything. Thank you very much for watching.